Well, contrary to popular belief and the standards for many, many years that you needed to change your oil every 3 months or 3,000 miles, that is not the case anymore. Most vehicles now have some sort of maintenance system set up in the car based off the car's computer that lets you know when services are due, and most of them are all services, but the oil change specifically, it will actually have some sort of indicator that'll tell you service is due, oil change is due. With a Honda, we use a maintenance minder system that controls all of our services, but you do not need to change your oil every 3 months or 3,000 miles. You just, most of the time, just need to wait for your light to come on. I've seen it, generally it starts around 4,500 miles. I've seen it even as high as 13,000 miles in between oil changes on these newer vehicles. That was the standard. You needed to change your oil every 3 months, 3,000 miles. It was the type of oil they were using, the engines they were building at the time, needed to have that consistent maintenance to keep your car from having breakdowns. But like I said, the oil and the engines that are being built now are able to sustain a longer period of time without having engine breakdowns. Saves you a bunch of time and money. I mean, you don't have to make your appointments to come in, you don't have to spend your time getting your oil changed, but the cash in your pocket, not having to change your oil as often, I think is the greatest benefit. The biggest thing there, especially if you're in more of like a climate controlled environment, if the car is in a garage, stuff like that, it's really not necessarily always a big deal if the car hasn't been driven very much. You really should check with your manufacturer on that particular situation. Honda recommends that if your maintenance light has not come on within 1 year, that you change your oil in that 1 year period.